Introducing the Accessiversity video tutorial series. Hi there, it's Chris with Accessiversity Labs. Today I'm excited to be introducing our new Accessiversity video tutorial series. Now, before we get too far into this video, I just wanted to pause to explain that one of our goals with these videos is to make them as accessible as possible. It's worth pointing out that these videos are being made entirely by individuals with disabilities. Accessiversity is proud to be partnering with our friends over at Good Fruit Video, who will be helping with some of the post-production, doing some light editing, adding in captions, things of that sort. In addition, we'll also be utilizing a number of special guests who will be providing voiceovers to some of the graphics that will be appearing at the end of these videos. Now, if you're an individual like myself who has a visual impairment and might not actually be able to see the computer screen, I thought I'd just pause here a moment to describe myself and my environment. I am a white male. I have a slender build. I have brown eyes, brown hair. I am wearing a headset. And today I have on a navy blue Accessiversity t-shirt. And I am sitting here in my home office. Back behind me on the wall is an Accessiversity sign that my friend Kirk McKellar over at McKellar Screenworks recently made for me. And it features a large, multicolored thumbprint graphic with the word Accessiversity written underneath. And then down below that is our tagline, leave your print on a more accessible world. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, let's move on to talk about the purpose of today's video tutorial. In general, these videos will cover a wide range of topics and serve multiple different purposes. One of the purposes will be to serve as sort of how-to guides for helping walk other screen reader users through how to complete specific tasks on particular websites. Some of these videos may get rather technical as they will be used to train other blind and low vision users, like the folks who are helping to perform accessibility testing and QA work for the Sakai project, as an example. Another purpose of these videos will be to provide insight into what it's like to use assistive technology to navigate the web, and of course, to serve as a reminder as to why it's so important to focus on creating accessible video content. So, as you can imagine, the possibilities for these type videos are endless. For example, think of your organization and your customers and the products and services that you provide to your customers. And then think of those 2 or 3 or 4 most important use cases, those things that above all else, you want to ensure that your customers, all of your customers, including individuals with disabilities, are able to do to access your products and services. Maybe you have an e-commerce site and you want to ensure that your customers can go onto it to place orders. Maybe you're a bank and you want to ensure that your customers are able to access your online banking platform. Maybe you've determined that HR is your biggest priority and you want to ensure that users can go onto the career portion of your website and use your online application portal to apply for a position with your organization. Like I said, the possibilities are endless. So for this first video, I thought I would focus on something practical that could also demonstrate the interactive nature of these videos. I thought I would create a short tutorial video to demonstrate how to contact us via the web form on our NAP Strategic website. For example, maybe you want to contact Accessiversity to have us do a consultation for an accessibility assessment of your website. Or maybe you'd like to suggest a topic that you'd like to have me cover on our Tales of the Reluctant Blind blog, whatever it is that it might be. So for this video, again, we're using JAWS 2020 version 2012.13 with the Google Chrome web browser. So I'm going to go ahead and start screen share. All right, so now screen share has started and you should hear the JAWS screen reader. So here we are on the homepage of the NAP Strategic website. And if I just really quickly, just to double check, I'm kind of up in the upper leftmost corner of the page. I'm just going to do Control Home.
NAP Strategic.
Now, from here, if I was to start tabbing, I would tab through several options in the banner navigation that would allow me to access other parts of the website. So I'm just going to go ahead and start the tab from here.
NAP Strategic. Visited link graphic. NAP Strategic. Navigation region. Home link. About link. Services link.
So for instance, if I wanted to learn more about Accessiversity, I could click on this next link.
Accessiversity link. Testimonials link.
If I wanted to check out our Tales of the Reluctant Blind blog, I could click on this next link.
Blog link. Contact link.
And this contact link, if I wanted to, I could go there to access the web form. But for purposes of this demonstration, the web form actually appears at the bottom of the home page here, which I'll show you here in a moment. So again, I'm going to do Control Home.
Nap strategic.
Now, there's several different ways I could navigate down to the web form. And there's certain little tips and tricks that screen reader users will oftentimes rely on when they're navigating a website, or if they're on a new website and just trying to familiarize themselves with it. One of the things that you can do is bring up the insert F6 key to bring up a list of headings. So if I do that,
Heading list dialog. Headings list view. Nap strategic : 1 of 5. To move to items, use the arrow keys.
so I can down arrow through these.
Professional consulting services : 2 of 5. Contact : 2 3 of 5. Chris at napstrategic.com 517-881-4256 : 3 4 of 5. Let's chat : 2 5 of 5.
And here's the Let's Chat option for the web form. So if I click this,
Enter. Heading level 2. Let's chat.
it's going to jump me down to that heading on the page. And if I down arrow once from here,
Use the form below to contact Nap Strategic.
now if I go back up to the top of the page again using the Control Home shortcut,
Nap Strategic.
the other thing I can do as a screen reader user is I can actually just hit the H key and it'll start to cycle through the site through the various different headings. So I'll go ahead and do that.
Nap Strategic heading level 1. Professional consulting services heading level 2. Black telephone contact heading level 2. Chris at napstrategic.com 517-881-4256 heading level 3. Let's chat heading level 2.
And so here we are back down to where the web form is. And if I down arrow from here,
Use the form below to contact Nap Strategic.
and I could tab into the first text field for the web form from here. So of course, the other thing we can do is if we jump back up to the top here again using the Control Home shortcut,
Nap Strategic.
and then if I tab all the way to the end of these options in the banner navigation,
Nap Strategic link graphic. Navigation region. Home link. About link. Services link. Accessiversity link. Testimonials link. Blog link. Contact link.
so from here, if I down arrow, I'll enter into the kind of main contents area of the page.
Navigation region end. Hero underline pattern.png graphic. Heading level 1 Nap Strategic. It's time to get strategic. Get Nap Strategic. Main region. Heading level 2 Professional consulting services. Nap Strategic Projects and Consulting LLC is a full-service consulting firm specializing in organizational development, project management, strategic planning, program development / implementation, grant writing, funding / sustainability planning, and more. Get in touch with us to set up a consultation or use the contact form at the bottom of this page to inquire whether our services are right for you. Heading level 2 Black telephone contact. Heading level 3 Chris at napstrategic.com. Heading level 3 517-881-4256 separator. Heading level 2 Let's chat. Use the form below to contact Nap Strategic.
All right, and so here we are once again at the web form. So from here, to fill out the web form, I can just tab into that first text field, which is to enter in your first name. So I'll go ahead and tab from here.
Main region, name group, first name edit required, type in text.
And I'm going to type in a fictitious name here. So I'm going to type in Thomas.
Thomas.
I'm going to tab to the next field.
Last name edit required, type in text.
And I'm going to type in the last name,
More,
which is an inside joke for any of you humanities graduates out there. And then I'm going to tab to the email field.
Email address edit required, type in text.
And I'm going to type in a fictitious email for the demonstration here.
GRANTSMAGER@UTOPIA.gov.
And then finally, I'm going to tab into the comments area where I can actually write a message.
How can we help? Edit required. Type in text. I space WLD space LIKE space ACCESSIVERSITY space EO space CREATE space VIDEO space TUTORIA space O space DEMONSERATE space AO dub space A space CREESPAREADER space USER space CAS space ACCESS space EAST GRANTS space PORTIO space OUS WB space IE space EO space LOO space FOR space AD space PPLY space EO space VARIOUS RFPS space EAT space GET space EOSEED period.
All right, so let's just arrow up here to see if that all turned out all right.
I would like misspelled Accessiversity to create a video tutorial to demonstrate how a screen reader user can access the grants portion of our website to look for and apply the various RFPs that get posted.
All right, so that sounds good. So now from here, I'm going to just tab to the submit field.
Submit button to activate, press enter.
And I'm just going to press enter.
Enter. Thank you.
And that's it. The email then gets sent to my Chris at Nap Strategic email address, and then I can respond. It's just that easy. So that's it for this video tutorial. Hopefully you found it informative and interesting. If you wouldn't mind, go ahead and hit that like button for us. If you have comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section down below. If you're interested in seeing other videos like this, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Also, if you'd like a full transcript of this video, go ahead and leave us a comment, or actually go on out to the Nap Strategic website and use the web form to send us a note, and I'd be happy to turn around and send you a copy of the transcript. For that matter, if there's anything you want to contact us about, if you want to send us a note, let us know you made it all the way to the end of this video, or just what you think about these video tutorials. We'd appreciate hearing from you. So again, I'd like to thank my friends over at Good Fruit Video for sponsoring our Accessiversity video tutorial series. If you have the need for creating accessible video content, be sure to give Craig and Justin a call or learn more about them at their website, goodfruitvideo.com. And also be sure to check out our recent blog post, Do Good, Be Fruitful, if you'd like to know a little bit more of the backstory about this partnership between Accessiversity and Good Fruit Video. So again, just to wrap it up, this is Chris with Accessiversity Labs, reminding you to leave your print on a more accessible world. Until next time, see ya.
Accessiversity. Leave your print on a more accessible world. Check out the tales of the Reluctant Blind blog at napstrategic.com/accessiversity-blog. Follow us on Facebook at Accessiversity Labs. Sponsored by Good Fruit Video. Do good, be fruitful. Learn more at goodfruitvideo.com. Guest voiceover by Lee Thomas, television journalist with Fox 2 News in Detroit.